everyone, and welcome back to Lost on the Couch. I'm David.
I'm Audrey.
I'm Zola.
I'm Hassan.
And we're here to watch Lost Season 6, Episode 11.
Happily Ever After.
Happily Ever After. If you want to watch ahead, check out our Patreon. We're actually four episodes ahead of where we are now. We're approaching the finale. You can watch our full-length reactions. So if you haven't done that yet, now is a good time to subscribe as we get to the end. And also, subscribe on YouTube to stay notified about when we post some other stuff too. So the question is, and it's really going to you guys because I don't really know the answer. What happened last episode? It's been a week and a half since we watched, so give them grace.
Jin was kidnapped.
Jin was kidnapped.
By Widmore.
Yes.
And then he told Unlock that he didn't have him.
He told... Wait, sorry,
That
what?
he didn't
Oh,
have
Widmore.
Jin?
Yeah, Widmore.
Desmond was kidnapped.
Oh, and Desmond, yes.
And Jin is talking to Woodmore.
And Saeed saw
Yes.
Desmond.
Yes, and the last episode was a Sun and Jin episode. Sun was kind of trying to be recruited by Unlock, and he said, "Hey, I have your husband. I know where he is. I found Jin. Come with me." And then she turned and ran.
Because she didn't trust his
Yeah.
butt.
And then he now doesn't have Jin. It's just...
And she still can't speak English again, right?
She...
Oh, yeah. There was that.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Aphasia. That is the condition called aphasia.
Yeah, but like, how would you just...
Aphasia,
It is a
Zola.
thing.
Well, Jack seems
It's
to
like
think it's a
it's
thing.
like a memory loss thing, but it goes back to like a certain time.
Mhm.
So because she just
Selective memory.
learned
But is that real?
English.
It is.
Yeah.
It's real, apparently. She was able to communicate on a notepad, though. It was
Mhm.
very nice.
Although you're right, I
One
don't
of
know.
the symptoms.
I don't know if it would be that she would still understand it though, and not be able to speak it. I feel like you'd forget the whole thing, the whole language.
I have no idea. I'll have to look it up afterwards. I never actually looked up that.
It's
Neither
TV.
did I.
It's
just went
TV.
with
You
it.
just take it for what it is.
Yeah. And in the flash sideways, what happened with Sun and Jin? We learned some important details.
They were still sleeping together and she's pregnant.
Oh, and then her father ordered a hit on Jin because
They
he was
just-
sleeping with her
and he
daughter
closed her bank account.
that
Yeah.
she secretly opened.
Yep.
And she got shot.
Thank you. Yeah, last we
And
saw her.
Mikael
Jin
was
is not
there.
sterile.
Which means that in the main universe, she's gonna die too.
Oh, but she just got shot and she was pregnant.
Well, she didn't die yet. Yeah, and she was pregnant. Yeah.
Oh, she's dead.
She
bro.
didn't die yet. And
She's gonna.
And then
die.
we were talking about what would happen if you died in the flash sideways.
She
Yeah.
got shot in the
Yeah.
stomach with a baby in her stomach, man.
I think it was in her
That's like-
That's
side.
bad.
Was it in the side?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I can't tell.
Regardless,
She was
traumatic.
like this. So I
That's
assumed
what
it
it
was her
looked
stomach.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny that she shot that
Do you
one
think
other
that-
in the stomach? Remember in season
Do you
3?
think that the
Oh
baby-
yeah, on the boat,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Yeah, on the
Dead.
boat. Yeah.
Lead poisons
hiding.
the body.
Okay, this episode is called Happily Ever After. We left off with,
Desmond showing up.
and Saeed was in the water spying on behalf of Unlock, and Desmond kind of saw Saeed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, what the heck?
But he's also probably confused. We don't know anything. When was the last time we saw Desmond? Do you remember?
Yes.
When Ben was around.
When Ben almost killed
No,
him and
when
his-
Desmond ran into that room with the old lady.
Oh yeah.
Good memory! That was at the beginning of season 5.
6.
Remember when they were trying to get back to the island?
And he went to go find
Faraday's
Oh.
mother.
Faraday's mother, and he
Oh.
was like, "I have nothing to do with this island. I'm out." That was what he said last, and he left. And he's been with Penny and his son named
Charlie.
Charlie ever
So
since.
cute.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Charlie.
Cue Hassan saying, "Who's Charlie?"
That's this episode.
Drive Shaft.
Yeah.
Lead singer.
So, anyways, happily ever after. What's gonna go down this episode? You know,
I
we've
feel
got
like
some
Jin
tension.
and Sun have to see each other happily ever after.
Happily ever after. There might be a reunion. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
I think it's Sawyer and Kate.
They're done, man. They're done.
You can't say that because now you're spoiling it. This is what the viewers don't like, David.
All right, whatever. I think it's pretty clear they're done. Anyways,
Maybe he's
Well,
lying.
duh, you think they're done? You've seen it.
no, I think it's pretty clear at
Maybe
this point
you
that they're
see-
done.
Maybe he's throwing you off.
Or maybe he is.
Maybe they get married. Just
I-
kidding. I
I
feel like
think-
Juliet's alive, but in the other timeline.
Oh,
She did say it worked
Yeah.
somehow.
Right?
Yeah. Any other theories? Whose episode is going to be about?
Zola, you haven't said any theories, and it's kind of bugging us.
Sounds like it's bugging
It's bugging the viewers.
I speak for the group.
you. My theory about what?
I don't
You
know.
guys
The
just said
episode
what
is gonna be-
We're
happened.
predicting what's going to be happily
it's
ever
gonna
after.
be that
Let's watch the episode.
No, I want to hear.
It's gonna be that what's her face? It's gonna be about Claire, and she's gonna try to kill Kate,
Ooh.
and it's gonna like think of the happily ever after that she could have had with what's his face with Aaron. Yeah.
Aaron.
And then maybe it's gonna flash sideways, and it's gonna have her with Aaron.
I see.
Aaron.
All right, I'm excited.
Please use the proper enunciation.
I'm very
Aaron.
excited. 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Desmond!
Sorry.
Desmond.
My name is Zoe. Ugh.
No, you shouldn't. You
I
shouldn't.
want to see Penny.
I'm afraid that's not going to be possible, Desmond.
Ooh, friendly face?
Redma, what are you doing here?
What happened to me?
You were shot by Benjamin Linus.
Oh, that's the last
Do you remember that? I didn't have a chance to explain, and if I had, you never would have come with me.
Come with you.
Duh. You crazy.
Come with you where?
To the island.
I brought you back to the island,
Bum bum.
Why?
but if you give me a chance to explain.
Oh, jeez.
You take me back right now, you hear?
I can't take you back. The island isn't done with you yet.
You a fool.
Everyone always says that.
I guess Jim's foot is completely healthy now.
We're not even close to being ready. This generator probably hasn't run in 20 years. How am I supposed
Fired.
to
Yeah.
Can we fire that guy?
Power on.
Oh, like
somewhere,
the
find it.
thing where they put all the metal in this.
They're trying to move through time.
Found it. Bring it back online now.
No!
Definitely wasn't a rabbit.
I think that's the guy that should be fired.
Yeah.
He's gone.
No,
He's dead.
He did.
Are we ready?
No? There's a dead man in there, fried.
I mean, they're gonna show that it works with Desmond because of the whole
gonna test-
electromagnetic radiation
like,
that he was exposed to.
I was like, you know, test the bunny first, though? Seems like a big loss to start with Desmond.
I mean, I think either way would kill normal people.
But what if it's a Jack situation and the island won't let him die? Oh, jeez! Unnecessary
This looks,
roughness.
Desmond. I'm going to ask you to make a sacrifice.
What bloody hell do you know about sacrifice?
Faraday.
My own daughter hates me, and I've never even met my grandson. But if you won't help me, Desmond, all of it will be for nothing. Penny,
Charlie's
your
his
son, and everyone else
Baby Charlie.
will
Oh,
be gone
Faraday's his son.
forever.
You need to explain
That
to me.
man is the only person I'm aware of in the world who has survived a catastrophic electromagnetic event. I need to know that he can do it again, or you're dying.
Well, at least he explained it to him. Everyone
But
else
it's
didn't
like-
want to explain anything before.
I know, right? No one explains anything on this island, ever.
Do we have full power?
Yeah, but
He's like, I'm gonna pull.
Don't worry, I'll be the murderer.
So Desmond is like Hulk, basically.
But how many times can you survive in the same
Where'd he
situation?
go?
This guy.
What the heck?
Is it gonna make him live through it all again? That's gonna suck.
Oh, or is this his sideways? Someone, yeah, Mike, someone help the pregnant lady.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I gotta go.
I don't know what it is.
All right. Well, you're braver than I. I'm not a big fan of surprises.
And then for that suitcase to soon be stolen by King.
Yep.
If you need a ride, I'd be more than happy to give you a lift.
It's really sweet of you, but I'm good with cabs.
All right,
Isn't it weird to think that
Avoid.
Daniel Faraday and Penny are siblings?
bet it's a boy.
Is it because he can see into the future?
Mr. Hill. Hello.
That guy looks
We grabbed
familiar.
that
Who
for
is
you.
that?
Thank you.
My name is George.
It's the
So,
scientist
I'll
dude.
take you
the
back to
engineer
your
guy.
hotel.
Thingy.
The office.
George Mikowski.
Oh, because they were
You
both.
flew in.
I noticed that you weren't wearing a wedding band, and there are a lot of lovely ladies offering their companionship.
I'm not looking for any companionship. I'm here to work.
I didn't get this vibe from George in the other version.
Charles. Hello, Desmond. Welcome to Los Angeles, my friend. Just get him arraigned and get him out of there.
Look at the painting. It's
Sorry,
the
isn't it?
rocks.
Looks like our celebration of the Australian deal is going to have to be cut short. You are aware that my son is a musician.
Yes.
My wife is putting together one of her charity events. The boy had a crazy idea to combine classical music with modern rock. You heard of a band called Dry Shot?
No, can't say how.
Their bass guitarist overdosed and got himself arrested.
So you want me to babysit him?
But I need someone I can
gosh.
trust to do the job right.
Say no more, Charles. It's done.
To be free of attachments.
He's not
It
dating.
is I who am blessed.
This is bizarre.
Drink to celebrate your indispensability.
That's your 60-year-old scotch, Charles.
Nothing's too good for you.
This is a whole
Totally
different
flip-flop.
version.
Mr. Bass, I'm Desmond Hume. Charles Whitmore sent me.
You did a horrible job, Desmond. That guy just almost died 3 times.
So what's your job then? To babysit me? Have you ever been in love?
Thousands of times.
I'm talking about spectacular, consciousness-altering love. I've seen it, mate. On the plane back from Sydney.
Well, we were on the same flight, so maybe I saw it too.
Trust me, you didn't. The entire bag of heroin is stuck in my throat. Everything starts to go dark. I'm slipping into the abyss, and then, blonde,
Claire.
rapturously beautiful. We're together. You've always been and always will be. And just as I'm about to be engulfed by this sobbing idiot, is standing there asking me if I'm okay. But I've seen something real. I've seen the truth.
Right now you have a choice. You can keep on drinking, or you can come with me.
And if I go with you,
Charles Whitmore, one of the most powerful men in this town, will owe you a favor.
doesn't really seem like a choice.
It's always a choice, brother.
That's my band. You like it?
Sure. For what it is.
Oh.
I feel sorry for you, mate. How about I offer you a choice? I can either show you what I'm talking about, or you can get out of the car.
Why in God's name would I want to get out of here?
What? That was so extreme. Look, that sunroof's open.
Charlie always wanted to drown.
No, this is very ironic. Similar to when they both were gonna go down.
No! He knows. So he was like, I'm gonna show you. Do you think his like death experience like showed Charlie what happened?
Any nausea?
No.
Double vision?
Find the man I was
Double
born in
vision
here with.
of
What
a
hallucination?
different time.
I need to find the man I came in here with.
I'm afraid you're not finding anyone till we know what's going on inside your brain.
This machine is super loud. Ever want these?
Have you guys had an MRI?
No.
I have.
So loud.
Horrible. Hour and a half.
Hey!
What happened? Are you all right?
Find the man I came in here with. I need to find the man I came in here with. Hey, excuse me.
What the?
We were on the same oceanic flight. Desmond, right? Yeah, that's right. I need to find someone. He was on our plane. He's somewhere in the hospital.
Oh, he was on our plane, and now he's here in the hospital.
Found him. In a hospital gown. This seems pretty fitting for Charlie. He's the most chaotic person. And in checkered vans.
Yeah.
What are you trying to kill me? I didn't try and kill you. I was trying to show you something.
You want to show me something? Show me a hand.
You saw something, didn't you? In the water. You felt it, didn't you?
I didn't feel anything.
Then why are you accosting a man in a dressing gown?
Come on, wait a minute.
Whoa, this doesn't matter. All that matters is that we felt it. Stop worrying about me. Start looking for Penny.
What do you mean he's gone?
A junkie who drove my car into the ocean, Charles. I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, honestly.
And I'm thrilled you survived, Desmond. Why don't you tell Mrs. Whitmore it's only a bloody concert?
Who is Mrs. Whitmore?
Penny.
Eloise.
It's Penny.
No, it's not. Eloise?
Mr.
Eloise is just a girl I slept with on the island.
How is it that someone
Is
in
that
your
Daniel?
line of work is
It
not
is
aware that the butter knife?
So Penny and Daniel do know each other. Does Daniel
Whitmore?
still know the
Yes.
constant?
My name's Desmond Hume.
Oh, of course, Mr. Hume. Charles told me so much about you.
I'm deeply sorry, but it appears as if a drive shaft won't be able to perform alongside your son. I take full responsibility.
Don't worry about it.
You're not angry.
Oh, not at all, dear. What happened happened.
Have a good evening.
Now he's gonna
Marquis,
go
Mary
Dan.
+1, Milton, Penny, Solo.
Penny!
I work for Mr. Whitmore. May I see the list?
You absolutely may not.
If for some reason that's a
Come with me.
Oh, well, now you made her mad.
Oh boy.
But it's Dan! It's Dan!
I want you to stop. Someone has clearly affected the way you see things. It is, in fact, a violation. So whatever you're doing, whatever it is you think you're looking for, you need to stop looking for it. You have the perfect life. On top of it, you've managed to attain the thing you wanted more than anything. My husband's approval.
How do you know what I want?
Because I bloody do.
I need to see that list. Or you need to tell me why I can't.
Because you're not ready yet, Desmond.
Ready for what?
He's not gonna run into Dan? Come on.
Where to, Mr. Hume? Just drive, George.
Faraday.
His favorite character.
Mr. Hume, my name is Daniel Whitmore. We need to talk.
You're my constant.
How do
And
you
you
feel,
need to
Zola?
remember me.
Dan, please call me Dan. Did you believe in love at first sight, Mr. Hume?
Now he does.
First time I saw her was walking through this museum a few weeks ago. Sitting in
Charlotte?
a chocolate bar. She has these incredible blue eyes, red hair. And as soon as I saw her, it was like I already loved her. I woke up and I wrote this. I took it to a friend of mine at Caltech. He said these equations are so advanced that only someone who'd been studying physics their entire life could have come up with them. Imagine something terrible was about to happen. The only way to stop it from happening, releasing a huge amount of energy, like setting off a nuclear bomb. What if this wasn't supposed to be our life? We had some other life. For some reason, we changed things. I don't want to set off a nuclear bomb, Mr. Young.
We already did.
I think I already did. Why did you ask my mother about a woman named Penny? It happened to you too, didn't it?
I don't know what I felt.
You felt love.
I don't know where she is. I don't even know if she exists.
She's his
No.
sister.
Mr. Young, she's my half-sister. And I can tell you exactly where and when you can find her.
Heck yeah, Dan. Dan
This is
Faraday
why
coming in
Eloise
for
was
the
like,
win.
Oh, the stadium!
Oh, that stadium looks familiar.
It's Penny.
Her and Jack
See you
would get
in
along
another
well.
life.
See you
Oh,
in
Zola,
another
I'm so
life,
glad
Dan's
you-
sister.
So glad you said that as well.
Are you Penny?
Yes.
Hello. I'm Desmond.
Whoa. I kept wondering when we were
he
gonna get
was
back to it.
able to live on the other side.
He's okay. Indeed he is.
He's gonna say it worked.
How long was I unconscious? For no more than a few seconds. Your talent is vital to our mission. So if you just let me explain.
It's alright. You told me you brought me here to the island to do something very important. When do we start?
It's a new attitude.
He's always like, what just happened?
Whitmore's like, that went better than I thought.
That thing fried your brain. Hasn't changed that you're gonna.
Oh!
Run. We need to go now. Aye, of course.
Is that part of
Either
the
way.
plan?
Hello, you okay? Well, I shook your hand and then you fainted. I must have quite an effect on you.
What a weird first experience.
Have we met before?
I think we remembered it if we had. Would you like to go for a coffee?
I'm a sweaty mess.
I just fainted in front of you.
There's a coffee shop on the corner of Sweetser and Melrose.
Isn't there actually?
Absolutely.
You got a date with Penny. You're so sweet. I love them so much.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Yes, George, I did.
If there's anything else I can do for you, Mr. Hume, you just name it.
Actually, there is one thing, George. Can you get me the manifest for my flight from Sydney?
Do you mind if I ask you what you need it for?
I just need to show them something.
To show him something.
You say show him something?
Show them something.
Who's them?
The passengers of Flight 815. That's what he was doing.
Now he's gonna put them all in near-death situations so that they can experience
He's
it.
gonna force everyone to like die. What'd you think? Happily Ever After.
That was great. That was a good episode.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, Desmond and Dan episodes, all
Top
good.
tier.
All
Top
of
tier
them.
every time.
Yes, I agree.
You guys liked it too?
I like Desmond.
Then you throw in
And
Charlie, it's great. You really, called the Eloise thing. I really, for
yeah, I
some
don't
reason,
like
was
that.
like, who would it be?
Oh, his
Miss
wife.
Whitmore?
Oh, Miss Widmore.
Yeah, it's just so weird.
Hassan, you kept
Well,
saying
like,
Penny, Penny.
I thought it was Penny.
His wife?
Who's Penny's? Who's Penny's mom?
It hasn't shown us.
Yeah,
I
don't
know,
think
that's
we've
why
seen-
I thought that's what I was like, are we getting a new character? Because we've never seen Penny's mom.
Zola,
That's interesting.
you called it last episode. You're like, oh, were they going to use Desmond something to do with his electromagnetic ability? Boom! This episode, they're experimenting on him.
Oh, you're so smart.
And they, he kind of explained a little bit why they need him. What was that explanation? Does anyone
because
remember?
he's survived a major electromagnetic explosion or something like
But he
that.
also said, why was that important?
Because they need it for their plan.
They need to do it again?
He said, I need to make sure he can do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, are they going to set it off again?
Probably.
Okay, so a lot of connections, a lot of differences. Can each one of you, when you think of a difference in this timeline from the other timeline, what are some
Dan
differences?
is not a scientist, he's a musician.
That's one. Good. Anybody else?
He lives in LA, not London.
Good. Anybody else?
Jin is not sterile.
Okay, no, this episode.
Okay.
Zola colors outside the line.
Dan and Penny know each other.
Yes.
Eloise and Widmore are married.
I can think of another one. Dan's last name.
Whitmore.
Yeah,
Widmore, yeah.
And Desmond is approved by Whitmore.
Yeah.
Yes.
This makes fun. The painting was so cool.
Do you remember his old painting?
Yes, that's why I was looking
don't.
for something. It was the bear.
It was a polar bear. It said Namaste, which makes sense if he was on the island as a leader of the others.
Yeah.
You know, kind
As
of.
soon as he went to his office, I was like, I need to see the bear painting.
And it was
then
a different
it was
one.
a different one. I was
I
like,
know.
oh!
So
I
cool.
didn't even remember. his
Also,
whole thing.
isn't his office now in LA instead of...
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Dan has met Charlotte.
Yeah. I think it's also interesting that, like, we watched Desmond have that whole conversation with Claire, and then Charlie told him that he pictured Claire.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like,
Yes.
they would never be able to put that situation
No.
together until...
But it's cool that he did meet her.
Yeah.
He was
And
like,
Jack.
And
Well,
he
yeah,
met
and
Jack.
Jack.
Which is cool. He was naturally in the hospital. I love that moment with Jack so much, not because of Desmond, but because of Jack. He was like, wait a second. This dude who was on the plane is in my hospital right now? He was like, he's disbelieving the fact of all these coincidences.
Yeah,
and that
because it's like...
fits with Jack's character. So
Yeah.
it's like, wait a second. You were on my
Because-
plane. You're talking to me right now. Charlie was on the plane, and he's in my hospital.
And, like, if this happened in, like, I don't know, Nebraska, like, it wouldn't be that impossible. But, like, the fact that it's in LA and there's millions
Exactly.
of people, it's
Yeah.
like,
Isn't that hospital near the airport?
Is
I
it?
don't
I
know.
don't know.
we don't know.
Is
where
that
that
defined?
It's not defined.
I mean, I don't know, but bizarre.
And he drank the McCutcheon whiskey. I love that.
Yeah.
It felt cathartic.
There are a couple of lines that I predicted, and I was like, people are really going to think that I've seen it.
I know. Don't worry about it.
Say it.
No.
I
She already
did say
predicted.
it.
Like
Oh.
during the episode. Like Dan saying, she's my sister. Except you got that one wrong.
And I
He
know.
said half sister.
I know. And I already did. We
Yeah,
already did.
But you could totally, the way he said it, like set that up so
Oh, so
yeah,
well.
so that
That's
was
what
the other
makes it
thing.
so
Like
hard.
he kind of realized he set off a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, it's crazy though that he like woke up and wrote that like out of a dream,
Yeah.
and then had to give it to a friend, and the friend was like, "How?"
And I like how it's like nothing else matters now. It's like Charlie said
Yeah.
that. He was like, nope, it matters that you felt this. You felt this love, this connection.
I feel like this is the most unrealistic part about the show, though. I feel like plenty of people have really weird dreams sometimes that are very vivid, and then they wake up and they're like, "Yeah, that was weird."
Yeah.
And then they just go on with their life.
But I feel like it's different,
I feel
especially
like
if they're memories like this. you
I
know?
feel like it's different when someone shares the exact same experience.
One time I had a dream where I ate a cheeseburger and then I woke up and I told my brother and he's like, dude, I had the same dream.
So
Okay, that's fair.
One
No, I'm
time,
just kidding. I made
one
that
time
up.
I had a
Oh,
dream
jeez.
that I ate a giant marshmallow. And I woke up and my pillow was gone.
One time I had a dream.
That's funny.
Stop.
That's a classic joke. I just had
I've
it's not
never
original.
heard
Not
that.
original.
That's hilarious.
Go ahead, Zola.
Oh, mine wasn't a joke, though. It's not as funny.
If it wasn't a joke, it wouldn't be funny at all.
Okay.
No, but to your point, Zola, I feel like they're having experiences.
But
It's not like they're dreaming.
But I feel like
He
if
had
that
a vision.
happened in real life, people would be like, I need to go see a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
You know,
He
like,
did.
I don't think they would be thinking, like...
But wouldn't it be weird, though?
Depends
if,
on what the feeling is.
but, like,
I'm assuming this is a feeling that we can't experience
But
because
also,
we haven't, you know.
Like the way that Charlie was like, I want you to experience too. Was like, vroom, into the ocean.
Yeah.
And then it happened. It wasn't like he went about his normal day, went home, took a nap, and then woke up and was like, whoa, weird dream.
No, it was while he
like
was
kind of
awake.
like set up. You
And
know?
Charlie did. That was what kind of made Desmond remember
Yeah.
was Charlie's hand.
Yeah,
just
honestly, if I were in Desmond's hand and some dude did that to me and these events unfolded the same way, then I'd be like, okay,
There's something.
WTF.
Yeah.
I like when he was like, I'm fine, by the way.
Charles was like, I don't care if you drove into the ocean. Yeah, that was funny.
When
Marina
I give you
Del
a
Rey.
job, do it.
Marina's alright.
Yeah, one of my faves. The music is awesome too. It starts this like new musical theme for this Flash Sideways. It was heard a lot in this episode. I'm not going to sing it for fear of embarrassment, but you'll hear it.
Go
You
for
know,
it.
it's. I'll
Go
point it
play
out
it.
later. No, I won't play it. But it introduces one of the coolest musical themes I think in this, and also we had a lot of. Also, I don't recommend getting an MRI. It's very uncomfortable if you're claustrophobic.
Don't give medical advice, David.
But get an MRI if you need one.
Had to.
If you need one.
I didn't
I
like the
need
way
one.
that the way that the doctor was like, well, you're not going anywhere, and I'm like, actually, you can't
Yeah.
do that.
They're free to go if they
Right,
don't
so
want.
itchy.
If they deny medical treatment. All right, 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
10 out of
I'd
10,
say it's pretty
yeah.
good. I liked it a lot.
I give it a 9.
And you felt
The next
happy that Dan was
episode's gonna
there.
be
Yeah, I
15
like
out
that.
of
I
10.
like seeing him.
I told you
He's
might
so
see him again.
like, I don't know, he's so
Special.
all over the place, but he speaks in a certain way.
Ooh, Zola, I think you've got a little bit of a...
So I'm not sure, but I think he was playing the same song that Jack's son David was playing for the competition.
Oh.
It's funny that
I
they're
wasn't
both piano
really
players.
listening to what he was
No, I know. It's a fun fact, trivia fact that I'm pointing
It's
out.
okay, we wouldn't have known. It's the piano player who.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember what what David was playing.
Chopin, Fantasy Impromptu.
That's right.
All right.
I
Thank you
knew it
guys so much
sounded
for watching that
familiar.
epic episode. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like the video. If you didn't enjoy it, feel free to dislike it, and you don't have to watch the rest of it. If you've made it this far and you want to quit, that's fine, but I think they should be in it for the long haul now. We only have 5 episodes and a
Yeah.
finale left.
Subscribe,
So,
regardless.
You only have to subscribe for like a little while longer.
Or
And
just
then-
once and forget about it.
yeah. Thank you.
Get
You're
it
great.
together.
You should go into marketing there. Hassan.
Okay,
All right,
see
thank you
later.
guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
See you in the next one. Everybody loves you.
East Coast, West Coast.